What's up, guys? Back for another episode. A little bit of another lengthy layoff, but you know what? We're here to give you a little update. Next week, we got our 1 year show, so that's going to be exciting. We got some good stuff for that. So just want to start it off. Our boys in Hard Target, they dropped a sick fucking vinyl. So they got Crime Wave Records. They got signed. They put out a double album, double vinyl. A-side, Relive, Rebuild, 7-song EP. B-side, Losing Grip. Newest and best fucking shit out there right now. You better check them out. So we got number 13 out of 31. Limited edition. You know what I'm saying? But the real surprise is inside. So inside, you know, these guys have been supporters for the life of the show. 1 year anniversary next week. So here we got fucking thank you, ATB boys. And you know what? That's okay with me. I love that shit right here. This is fucking support to the fullest right here. Our boys in Hard Target right now, they got a collaboration shirt out with Liberation Clothing Company. I'll throw that up on the screen right there. You guys can check that out. You go to liberationclothingco.com. Fucking pick that up. They got a couple new designs out as well if you guys like it. What do you think? What do you think of that new shirt? You picked it up, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Son of a bitch.
I picked up. I got that one and the Death to Snakes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I saw those two. I couldn't pass those ones up. Supporting Hard Target and Liberation and Colby is
Absolutely.
is the way to go. They're in the scene. They do a lot for everybody, and how could you not?
Just fucking killing it out there, absolutely. And we appreciate that. Can't wait to see what's up next with you guys. Hard Target, Liberation, always showing the love. We appreciate you guys as well. Next thing we got. So I was scrolling through Facebook one day, and our boys in Capelcong, the dude Charles, he put out there what would be your, I think it was hardcore Mount Rushmore.
Okay.
And we're more into the metal and everything, so yep. I think fitting for us would be our Metal-core Mount Rushmore.
That's cool.
I had to think about it a lot, because there's just so many bands that were so influential to us coming up, and still to this day, who are still just shredding, getting after it. So for me, let's see. What do you want to do? You want me to just name my whole thing, or do you want to
start with the drummer?
Okay,
go with the
we'll
drummer
start with the
drummer and go from there.
Okay, so my drummer is Jordan Mancino from As They Lay Dying. Most influential, just, from the double bass in Forever to just being always up in the back of the stage. That is his staple. It's like, you're thinking of metalcore, you're thinking of Jordan Mancino from As They Lay Dying.
Yep, absolutely.
What do you got?
You're not going to believe it, but I actually had the same person. I think that may be the only one I think that we agree on, I could bet. But for me, Jordan is just, when you first mentioned this, the first person that came to mind for drums was Jordan.
100%.
I mean, there are some great drummers out there, but for me specifically in the metalcore, Jordan, dude, just his consistent long hair he's had over the years.
Mustache, dude.
And the dude is just, I don't know, he just gives off that vibe.
100%.
So I actually agree with you with Jordan.
Perfect.
Of As They Lay Dying.
Awesome. So next we'll go bass. So mine's Dustin Davidson of August Burns Red.
Okay, I didn't see that coming.
The only reason is because, how many bands have gone through bass member after bass member after bass member? This guy's been a member of the band since 2006. So he's not the original, but he's the second and the last. So he's been rolling with the band. Like, I didn't even know that Jake Lors wasn't even the original lead singer of August Burns Red.
I didn't know
He's
that
the
either.
second singer. But they've been rolling with it. Like, you think Fit for a King, awesome metalcore right now. They've been through fucking members and members and members, and it's crazy.
Ryan Kirby, is he the original? The singer?
No, he's not the original singer. No, he's not the original singer.
Oh,
no, he's not. And it's funny because look at like As They Lay Dying. What was his name? I can't. It's escaping me right now. Josh. Okay. He was like the third or fourth bassist, and to join the band, the first 3 albums, all the clean vocals are all different people singing.
I had no idea
until they landed on Josh, and then he rolled with the band. You know what I mean?
And he was good too. He was good at singing.
And now he's with what? Spirit Box.
Yeah, he jumped ship over to Spirit Box.
Yeah,
I think he saw the writing on the wall for As They Lay Dying, and he bounced.
I mean, I wish, I wish all the best for him. Spirit Box, not really into it. With all the drama and shit, we actually skipped the last Azalea Dying outing that came around. We were going to make a night out of it, go down to Connecticut. But, with just all the rumors, the turmoil and shit, I just don't feel good about going and supporting those guys anymore. I'm sorry. It is what it is. We had a great time. We got the VIP. We met the band, and, those guys are gone, so it's like...
I just can't deal with the drama. I got to go to a show feeling
hate the
good.
drama.
I can't do the drama. It just gives off bad energy.
Exactly. So bass, who did you put down for bass?
I went with Adrian from After the Burial.
Okay.
I went with them.
Yeah.
Again, it was just a simple pick for me. He has him. I think he came in 2015 or 16, so he's been around a decent amount of years. But that was just off the top of my head. That was a pick for me.
Fucking right. All right, I like it. I like it.
Simple.
Cool. All right, so moving on to rhythm guitar. One of the founding fathers that I would say in my metalcore career history, whatever, was unearthed. So Ken Susi, they just rock the 7 strings. They fucking nail it. Ken Susi brings the energy, always has, always will. And that just sums it up for me. Ken Susi, rhythm guitar.
Yeah, you don't have to say much about that, huh? I mean, he's always shredded so good.
Hell yeah.
He's a beast. You went with Ken. I went with Jesse Cash, I think his name is, and he's the guitarist of Era. So it's more of like a kind of like a groovy feel to it, if I was gonna go that metalcore route,
Absolutely.
like a groovy feel, and I like the way they write their the guitar riffs. It's just it's interesting,
Okay.
It's like an upbeat feel.
Got it. Love
So
it.
I rolled
Era,
with
not
that
a
one.
band I could ever get into as much as you tried to have me listen to them. Just not a... Dude, like, every time I die, just not a... Respect to what you did and what you've done, but just can't get into you, bud. Era, no shit. All right, cool.
Yep.
Cool, all right. So, lead guitar. This one was kind of a no-brainer for me. He has done so much for the metalcore community, from producing some of the biggest metalcore bands ever. Parkway Drive, came from Australia to record with none other than Adam D from Killswitch Engage.
Hell yeah.
He's just a pioneer, dude, from the riffs that he's played throughout Killswitch Engage to, like I said, being a producer for some of the biggest metalcore bands ever. And I'll give it to Ken Susi too. He's recorded the likes of IG and all those guys too. So, but it's like these guys, Adam D. When it comes to Killswitch, it's like you think of Adam D.
That's it, man. He's been around for a long time too.
He's got the sideburns, the persona. He's just if I was in a metalcore band, that would probably be the guy I'd want to produce my album.
That's solid, because I thought of him too. He definitely was up there for me. And again, I went a little different route, and I went with Joshua Travis.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah.
now my metalcore guitars are really groovy technical shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Joshua Travis. Yep, absolutely.
I was thinking him. He's in with Tony Danza, the Tony Tap
Danza Extravaganza.
He was in Amira for a while. Specifically Glass Cloud. And if anybody hasn't heard of Glass Cloud, I would definitely go listen to Glass Cloud, because they're fucking sick.
Did he was just collaborating with someone? Was it Jared Dines? I can't remember.
I don't know. I just saw
they just put out a
on
couple songs or something,
Yeah,
but
I haven't checked those yet. I'll have to get into those.
Absolutely. Fuck. I keep meaning to stop saying absolutely, because I just say it so goddamn fucking much. I'm sorry to the listeners if I'm a pain in the ass.
Program, man. It's all good.
Dude, it's absolutely all good. So, all right, Joshua Travis. I like that pick. And now for the frontman, vocalist. I'm going to let you go first on this one.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So mine was kind of a split here. I went with, this is going to come to no shock by you, Brendan Murphy from Counterparts.
Yep.
Okay. And
Shout out.
Counterparts and End. And then I also wanted to do, Brendan does some cleans, but to strictly a clean guy, I was going to do Joel Birch from the Amity Affliction.
Okay.
So it was going to have Brendan's aggressive vocals and Joel's, cleans, like kind of those emo, whiny cleans. And I just thought everything was going to come together in the band, where it was heavy-ass drums with Jordan.
Yeah.
Really technical, groovy guitar with Jesse and Travis. The bass bumping with Adrian from After the Burial. And then for that final kick, it was going to be that, like, Brandon, who could do that, like, melodic hardcore, but also could go to the heavy-ass vocal style and End.
Gotcha.
And then to kind of level out with my little whiny emo shit that I like, would be Joel throwing in some choruses.
Got it.
So, it was cool. Now, what about you?
So, Strictly for the, I mean, not strictly, but so you just said an unclean vocalist and a clean vocalist. So the man I picked, I think in my eyes perfected both of those. So it's going to be Jeremy McKinnon from A Day to Remember. The dude can shred the growls. He can do all that, but then he can fucking sing. There's no need for the second singer. He does it all in one. And I will give an honorable mention to, my nutsacking band Light G. I fucking love them. They helped me through tough times with the Ghost Is Your Gift. Bad News and Welcome to Palm City, it's another story. But that album, and he was the same way. Keith from that band, he could fucking sing. He could fucking, that is one thing that I find commendable is that you don't need someone else to do it. You can do fucking both. And I think Jeremy McKinnon of A Day to Remember is the epitome of being able to do both.
That's cool, man, because I didn't see that one coming at all. Ken Susi I saw coming. Adam D, Jordan, but I didn't see McKinnon come, especially for you. Do you even listen to A Day to Remember anymore?
I not anymore. I don't, but there's been a period of time in my life that A Day to Remember did a lot for me. So
those older albums, man, those when they were up and
killer,
coming,
dude,
that was some. I mean, they introduced they got that pop punk and the hardcore, the metalcore,
exactly.
And they dipped in everything, and you could go to the shows and you could sing along to the lyrics, but then all of a sudden you'd have a nasty breakdown.
Exactly. All right, cool. So dude, sick Mount Rushmore. I love my Mount Rushmore. If I could have a super group, that's what it would be.
Yeah.
Obviously, cat's out of the bag. Brennan's not here. He's got prior engagements, but we just wanted to get something out for you guys. So, like I said, 1 year episode next week, and it's gonna be cool. So that wraps that one up, and now Big VonDoom's got some shit for us.
Well, I haven't talked music in a little while, especially with you. So there was a couple bands that I've really been listening to over the past couple weeks or so. And one of them, where is this at? Just don't mind my technical thing here. Where am I?
It's all right.
So this band right here is called The Graying.
Excuse me.
I don't know if anybody heard, but they're called The Graying, and they're from Buzzards Bay. So it's like Cape Cod metalcore.
Gotcha. Yep.
And you don't hear a lot of bands coming out of like Cape Cod. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So that one was cool. And I saw these guys open up for Attack down in New Bedford.
Oh, yeah.
And these guys are awesome. I actually really liked it. They put on one hell of a show. I just got there as they were starting. And this is their new song called Call of the Void. So I'm going to play, maybe a minute or so, and we'll go from
Let's
there.
get a minute
Tell
going.
me what you think. You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
You get the best of me without even trying. Into the downs where heartache's about to collapse. So now you're gone, I will not be a beggar. What it will take away. I feel the gravity.
Buzzards Bay Mash. Shout out. Hey, fuck off, dude. Sick.
I feel the gravity.
Excellent.
Cool, right?
Yeah.
Like, I love that ending
Excellent.
breakdown. That was so sick.
Cool.
I love that.
The Graying, dude. Shout out to Buzzards Bay. Fuck yeah, I like that. All right, let's roll. That's awesome. Okay. The
Solid,
Graying.
right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Solid.
Definitely.
And so, yeah, I've been fucking jamming to that hardcore.
Okay.
Just let me get the next timestamp on this one.
Yeah,
And the
right.
next band is going to be, we actually reviewed them not too long ago, Last Sight.
Yep.
Man, I've been friggin' obsessed with these guys.
Okay.
310 here. Let me get this up. 32.
Now, this is the, they had that song with the singer of Lionheart that we did, right?
No, that was Get the Shot, I
Get
think.
the
That was
Shot, that's right.
These guys are local. They're South Shore.
Oh, okay.
Last Sight.
Okay,
Remember
okay.
Brendan picked them?
Oh, yeah.
And I thought they
it
were-
was groovy, and we liked it.
Yes, and I thought it was going to
Yes,
be
yes,
like,
yes,
you know
yes.
him. I thought it was going to be super hardcore as well. That's
okay,
cool.
yep.
But I was like, what? And that actually made me go and check these guys out.
Gotcha.
And, and he said they were from the South Shore.
Okay.
And it just, they give off. I've been listening every morning when I leave work. I've been listening to these four or five songs they have out.
Okay.
And it's just fucking like the type of metalcore that I like and I think you would like.
All right.
It's not crazy cleans. There's some cleans here and there. It's just enough that I really love.
All right.
So this is Last Sight, and the song's called Torrential.
Let's roll. Who they kind of remind me of? This is a new version of the Cousin Furious. Yeah. Like sick guitars like this. Oh my god. This is sick.
I love them.
Okay.
I actually sent them a message on Instagram. I said, I'm so pumped. I love you guys. I can't wait to see them live.
They roll with us, ATB?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they do. Yep, they love it. Well, the dude I talked to watches the show.
Perfect.
So
Awesome.
hopefully
Shout
they'll
out to
check
you
this
guys.
out.
Last Sight. I love that. That's fucking awesome.
Some local boys, which I think is freaking awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to see them, man. I would love to see them on a show with, like,
all right.
I don't like Hard Target, like, I would love all my favorite bands together.
Definitely.
So cool.
That would be fucking awesome.
Yes.
That would be awesome. Speaking of Hard Target, what is it, August 12th, Sammy's Patio?
Yeah, when is
Born
it August 12th?
Demise. Yeah, it's a Friday night, 7 o'clock show, Revere, Sammy's Patio. It's a fucking awesome venue. We went out there last time. Fucking kick it at the bar, whatever you do. Grab a fucking slice or two next door, bring it back, watch some bands. It's going to be awesome, dude. I can't wait.
For like such a little place like that, we love it.
100%.
It's just so like chill.
Exactly.
I love that shit.
Exactly. It's just, it just is what it is. And now that we know they have that little back area out there, we'll have some fun out there with the guys. So
yeah, no, that's a cool venue. I like that place.
Fucking so speaking of shows, you went to a show.
Yeah, hold on one second.
You got
I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna throw it.
He's got one
actually,
more.
This
Triple threat.
This band was at the show that I went to.
Okay.
Me and Brendan went to last week, the week before.
Okay.
The World.
Tuesday. Yeah, all right.
The World.
The World.
The
Gotcha.
singer from that was in
A Lost Forest.
Okay, that's right.
Got it.
So
Maddie,
these guys.
Shout out to Maddie.
Yeah, these guys, man, they've been playing. They're like Risk. They play like every local show possible, and I think they played. This is Hardcore with Risk.
Cool.
They've been all over the place right now, but this is the World's new song, "Hated on Mostly," and this shit's just like it's gangsta shit, dude.
All right,
I like
check it out. Cool. Let's roll.
I think that's wrong, just fucking hate me. Hate me. I think that you should fucking hate me too. I'm begging for your I'm falling relentless. I'm falling to my knees, begging for forgiveness. You won't forgive me. I won't forget you. I try and try and try. Nothing fucking gets through. Don't let nothing in. Fuck all the shit. What the pain always win. I want the thing. Yo, you know what the fuck is up? Jackson's a bastard.
up, you know?
Yeah. Okay. No shit.
Yeah,
Fuck
so they were at the show that you're going to bring up the show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the show was me and Brandon went to. I know you had some stuff going on, you could make it, but it was at the Middle East.
Yep, in Cambridge.
Downstairs. I've never been there from what I can remember.
Okay.
So the Middle East downstairs, Chris Cesarini, when he was performing Street Power, I think he had mentioned it's one of like the last like original like hardcore spots left to like play a show or whatnot, which I was like, holy shit. Like, wow, that's crazy. But the venue was sick. Downstairs, I liked it. There was enough room down there. They had 2 bars for like a pretty small area.
All right.
Easy access to get in and out. I mean, it got a little hot down there, but geez, I mean, that was a
Happens.
Yep, that was a cool venue though. Like I would definitely go back to the Middle East downstairs.
Okay.
But it was Comeback Kid headlining.
Yep.
Misery Signals, which I don't know if a lot of people have heard about Misery Signals. They're old school metalcore, like they're kind of like in their own thing.
Definitely.
End, which is Brendan Murphy's band.
Sick.
The World that we just listened to, and then Chris Cesarini's Street Power opened up.
Bang.
So Street Power was friggin' awesome. They kicked ass. I mean, Chris gets the crowd
As
pumped
usual,
up.
he's fucking intense as fuck.
Yep, and I look forward to seeing those guys on every show that comes around, you know. Opening or on the bill, they got to be on it, you know.
Definitely.
The World kicked ass, dude. They go fucking hard. I saw The World a couple months ago with On Broken Wings.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I've seen the videos, and they're constantly just going fucking hard as balls.
Yeah, they're just getting it, absolutely.
And I think the band is fairly new, and they're already fucking gaining a shit ton of traction.
Yep, exactly.
Which you love to see. And then fucking the band that I was personally waiting for, that I will go see 10 out of 10 times when they come around here, is End.
Hell yeah.
These guys are so fucking heavy.
Hell yeah.
Like
that new song they got out, what is it?
Eating Will Drown.
Yeah, sick.
That it's just the breakdown at the end is, I mean, Jesus, we should like play it real quick.
I like it too because in that song, that breakdown, they play that riff throughout the song, but it's not as prominent as it is at the end. Whew. Let's go. Let's get that going. So chubby. I love the chunks. And it's funny because I didn't really stop paying attention to him until you actually told me about that. You were seeing him at the show.
I did tell you a few times.
You have saw them at the show. Yeah. And you were like, dude, it was one of the most unbelievable performances. Brendan Murphy's fucking incredible. And I'm like, all right, let me check out fucking End. And even my boy Jerry, he's like, he's telling me about members of Shai Hulud, as you were saying.
Yep.
And I was like, all right, let me check these guys out. And now I'm fucking obsessed with them, just like you are. End is fucking sick. Can't wait to see them next time they come around.
Yep.
And it's funny because it's like Counterparts is a band that I've tried to get into many times, and
it's too melodic for you.
I just can't get into it.
It's too melodic for you.
But End is now we're talking.
Heavy.
Yeah, now we're talking. I like heavy. Facts.
Yep, End is awesome. End is good. I'm a
so
fanboy.
Then, who played after End? Misery Signals?
Misery Signals, and I was surprised because Misery Signals, like, they were really popular back in the early 2000s, kind of almost like that, like, you had like the top tiers of like Kill Switch and like Lamb of God that were coming up as like that new wave of American heavy metal, and Misery Signals kind of formed their own little section like below that, not as like mainstream as those, and they would like had their own kind of like vocals and their own type of metalcore that makes sense, like their own vibe, and I couldn't believe to see all the people that knew the lyrics to these songs that were God knows how many years old. There was a lot of Misery Signals fans that I was kind of shocked, and I was I was happy at the same time. I was like, wow, like a lot of the people know the lyrics still. And it's funny because I remember seeing these guys so long ago, and they were kids. And you look at them now, and these guys,
like us, dude.
These guys, full-blown dads, man. And these putting on a show, and you can tell, man, like this is taking a toll on them.
Yep,
but
absolutely.
Much respect to them. They came out and they fucking banged it. And Comeback Kid, I saw I got out of there early because I was fucking dying, and I never really got crazy into Comeback Kid.
Yep.
But I will say, one of the homies from Hard Target hit me up, and he told me like Comeback Kid is the real fucking deal.
Yep.
So it's on my list to listen to more Comeback Kid.
Okay, so my question to you is, so like, yeah, you kept me updated with all the videos and stuff because, like you said, I couldn't be there.
Yeah.
Dad duty calls. It seemed like with End, they had the whole light show and everything, like we saw with, fucking big, Asley dying and after the burial and everything. Now, did Misery Signals have that going and shit?
I don't think so.
Or Comeback Kid, or did you leave before Comeback Kid started?
I don't remember Comeback Kid.
So were they the only band that had like a light show like that? That was like unbelievable.
I believe so, because I think when I look back in like that video thing I did, I think they were the ones that had that red light.
Yeah, they had all the red
show.
and the strobe lights and
shit. Yeah,
shit.
so yeah, I mean, that's just.
And like you said,
maybe that's that's their gig.
Yeah, he's picky, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, dude, fucking all right. I love to hear it. Fucking check all those bands out. What'd you say? Comeback Kid, Misery Signals. And
the world,
Street Power, all the homies. Fuck absolutely. Yeah! All right, so you got anything else you want to update us on, or?
No, we're good. We'll see you next week, and with Brendan here.
Absolutely. So next week, 1 year anniversary show, gonna be a good one. Thank you guys. I know we've been off for a little bit, but it's summertime. It's hard to get us all in the same place at the same time. We all got shit going on. We all have kids. So thank you. Look forward to seeing you guys next week. Let's go. What's up, guys? It's Z. We talk about a lot of things on this show, and one thing you constantly hear us talk about is Liberation Clothing Company. Colby over at Liberation has brought you an amazing clothing line that's hardcore and American traditional tattoo inspired. From shirts and hoodies to snapback caps and their newly introduced leather keychains. Personally, I love this line, and it's one of my go-tos in my closet for not only style, but amazing comfort. To top it all off, they donate 15% of profits to charity. If you guys trust us, go check out liberationclothingco.com. Promise you won't be disappointed. And after you add your favorite gear to your cart, use code ATB at checkout for 15% off. It's Liberation Clothing Company, and after the breakdown, let's go.